You've done a lot of these kind of events in your time at Stoke, Thomas. How important is it that Stoke is seen as a force in the community to come out and do events like this?
No, it's important that you stay in contact with the people around you, and we need the backing of them, and they need the backing of us. I think it sort of works together in a synergy, and it's great to see the kids and the enthusiasm and the sharp questions and everything. It's always great to come out to these things and if we can get some, obviously, people and kids around Stoke as well, get them involved, it's good for everyone. They'll get some excitement, and we'll get some support, and they get a healthy hobby as well.
You've touched on Asmir's international duties that he's been on. You've been obviously a veteran of World Cups before. Obviously, Asmir's come back off a big high in Brazil. But is it difficult to get back into the swing of Premier League football and getting back into training? Does it take you a bit of time?
It's difficult to say. I think it's how you deal with it personally. I think you got to get your time off and sort of reflect on things, obviously, and then you got to be ready for the new season. But it is sometimes hard because it's a lot of pressure and there's a lot of focus, and it's obviously a big thing in your career, and then you're suddenly back at the nitty-gritty things, and you have to sort of start all over again, and so it can be a bit of an anticlimax. But I know him; he's a top professional, and he works hard, so he's not gonna lie on his backside and don't. He's working hard in his game, and he's a good keeper, and I think he's showing that.
And just finally, it might seem an obvious question having come on the back of Stoke's best ever season, but you've seen the squad build as time's gone on. Do you think this is probably the strongest that you've played in as a squad, not just a starting 11?
Yeah, but there's been a lot of changes. Obviously, early on it was the emphasis was on a different style of playing. There was a different style of player needed. Now it's changing, and I think we, from a football point of view, we've got some great talents and players with good passing and technical ability, and it's a great. I think it's a good squad. When you look at the bench we have now, compared to maybe 3 or 4 years ago, where there was a few youngsters, a few unproven players. Now, we got former internationals or under 21s or on the bench all the time, and that's a credit to sort of the growth that the team and the club has been through.